Welcome to lecture number 9. So, title of this lecture is Quranic hell versus religious hell. In the last two lectures, we discussed about the Quranic paradise and the Islamic paradise or the religious paradise. So, according to the Quranic philosophy, you have to make the paradise yourself by discovering the laws, by making the improvement in the society, by implementing the balance system of the economy, justice system, social system, and divide the wealth or resources of this planet such a nice way that nobody should feel isolation or deprivation. So that is the general, the paradise Quran asks you to create. So other paradise which is in the sky, or there are hoods and there is sexual or garden. So this is all imagination of these religious people because they don't know the reality of the life. So today we will discuss Islamic Quranic lecture 9, Quranic hell versus religious hell. If you ponder upon the present situation in this beautiful planet, you will find everywhere hell. In each region, if you go to Africa, Asia, Europe, or North America, so you will find everywhere there is a hell, sorrow, grief, uncertainty, confusion, lack of job, bad economy. So this situation, its shape is different. If you go to Saudi Arabia, there is a different hell. If you go to India, there is a different hell. If you go to other country, different hell. If you go to America, you will find different hell, and Canada, different hell. So, but hell is everywhere because of economy has been controlled by certain groups or or countries or corporations. So this is the main reason of this chaos, of this hell on this planet. So Islamic priesthood believes about hell or Jahannam, what they are saying. Almost every Muslim believes Jahannam or hell is the place of punishment for non-believers, not for Muslims, for non-believers. And here they are living in the hell, and they expect that they will go into Jannah. And evildoers in hereafter life, not here. So all these criminal religious people are giving this, suggestion that all criminal people, God will ask them, don't bother, be patient. You take charity, be patient, God will take care. Life hereafter. If you need your salary after 2 weeks, the check of your salary, and if your owner will say that you will get this salary after hereafter, would you accept it? So this is the problem in which we are living. Whole entire Ummah or Muslim nation has given this concept that all these criminal people or you will get the reward of your good deeds after hereafter life. So this is absolutely not supported by the Quran. So this belief is an integral part of Islamic theology and has occupied an important place in the Muslim faith. So every Muslim has this faith that, you know, if you will do wrong thing, so you will get the hell hereafter. According to the Islamic literature, Jahannam or hell is an ever flaming pit of fire. So this concept has been given. It's a burning inferno of hell. The fire in Jahannam is of the highest heat and is black in color. Jahannam or the hell is the place from which every human and jinn were warned and are told to refrain from the sin. Now they included the jinn. So this kind of fairy tales, they are fabricating, and the simple Muslim they are accepting it because they never use their senses. Hell is a place made by Allah. No, they brought Allah. How you can run away? How you can start thinking? To punish evildoer in the life hereafter. Again hereafter. Now they brought Muhammad. First Allah, then Muhammad. This is their way of ripping off the people, keeping them into the darkness, keeping them in the ignorancy. Prophet Muhammad said that Ummah, people who are Muslim, will be sent to Jannah after finishing their punishment. Okay, this is Muhammad said. They are saying Quran was revealed to Muhammad. Any verse of the Quran they have. When the hell was created by Allah, again created by Allah, He kept the boiling fire burning in Jahannam for 1,000 years. So when Allah made the Jahannam, hell, so first of all, 1,000 years was boiling it. They creating the fear in the mind of the poor people so that they can take the money from them. If you will give the money to the mosque or zakat, so this hell will not for you, it is for other people. Hell consists of various venomous and hideous animals, look, such as venomous donkeys. From where they got this? Whose bites will not be suited for 40 years in Jahannam. Also, snakes and lizards are present in Jahannam. So they want to depress you. They want to stagnize you, to create a fear. All the dictators, they create fear. Similarly, all religious people, they create fear because this is a common business. They want to make money. So they are done. Not only this, there are 7 levels of Jahannam, just like 7 levels of heaven. So they made 7 levels of heaven and now 7 levels. So this is their way how to rip off the poor people. So there are different levels of hell. I will not discuss it because it's a wastage of time. So Jahannam is divided into 7 levels. They are situated below each other based on the gravity of the sinner. So they made this part just like it for prisoner, different kind of prisoner, imprisonment where they put behind the bar. So who are sinner? For what purpose they will be in the hell? They did not perform salah. They did not worship, which is not in the Quran. 5 times prayer. Again, they did not offer food to the poor. They want to keep one poor, one rich, and Allah is angry. And if you will give the food or whatever to the poor people, rich will give to the poor, Allah will save you, give you heaven, or otherwise He will throw in the hell. So it means Allah is also with the capitalist people, the rich people. They don't ask from where he got this money, how he got this money. Number third, they used to talk vainly to those who, in the vain that is they used to follow the path of unjust and falsehood. All our leaders, they are following the path of falsehood and unjust. Tell me which religious leader or which Islamic country leader is not a criminal, falsehood, or who is following the justice. They refuse the existence of the day of reward and the resurrection, Qiyamah. So this Qiyamah concept destroys us. Nothing will happen. Everything you will get life hereafter. This world is a dog. Sufism, all their Saintism, all their philosophy based on that. And sinner will be thrown here because of three reasons. They did not give correct belief to Allah. What is the belief of Allah? You it is the God or Allah is beyond your perception, conception. Where Quran gives the Allah means the Quranic federation, which makes the law in which there is no worshipping, no confusion. That is Allah. It is not a personality, it is a confederation, federation. Decline to give the correct right to the creation. What is that? Quran does not accept creation. Quran gives the measures, values, principle. Did not encourage feeding the poor. So these are they will throw into the three reasons. Hadith, literature, narration about hell. Hadith Abu Musa Ashri narrates that Rasulullah Sallam said, if a rock is dropped into Jahannam, it will remain sinking for 70 years before touching to the pit of the Jahannam. So 70 years if you throw the rock in the hell, it will take 70 years to touch to the Jahannam ground. This is hadith. Okay, check it. How you will check it? Because we are ignorant of the Quran. Rasulullah narrated Jahannam was heated for 1,000 years and its fire turned red. It was then heated for another 1,000 years and it became white. It was again heated for another 1,000 years and it turned black. And the present Jahannam is a pitch black and dark. Tirmidhi. Who can reject it? Coming from 1,400 years. And all these mosques, our religious leaders, they are putting a cement. Every khutbah, in every prayer, in every Friday prayer, or Eid prayer, they are repeating it. Repeating it. And that is why all the Muslims believe it. Then third of this, Rasulullah said, among the men of Jahannam, the least punishment he will be that both his shoe and laces will be made of fire. Your shoe and the shoe laces, they will be made of fire. Bukhari, Muslim, both. And then Abu Huraira, the father of the cat, fabricator of 70% of these in the name of Muhammad, that messenger of Allah said, some of the fire in the shape of a long neck will come out of the fire on day of judgment. Again day of judgment. It will have two eyes which can see, two ears which can hear, and tongue which can speak. So this is Abu Huraira research about knowledge. It's a big knowledge. And Imam Bukhari, before writing this, he was taking wuzu. Then he recited kalma. Then he wrote this hadith. According to Islamic belief, the temperature of the Jahannam is approximately 140,000 degrees centigrade Celsius. So this is I have given you brief. The books are filled up. Volumes of volumes are written. There is a one book in Pakistan. मरने के बाद क्या होगा? What happened after death? The person who wrote is a Sufism. Someone asked him, did he go to the heaven and he come back, or he died and then he come back? Nobody. And women, the illiterate people, they are scared from that. Now, the Quranic concept of hell. The Quran has used two terms, al-Jahim and al-Jahannam, for the word hell. So Quran used two words, Jahannam and Jahim. Let me first define what is Jahim. It signifies the fire burned up or blazed with fiercely, or he kindled the fire, or he burned with ramus of desire. Burned with the ramus of desire, inside your desire, flaming inside. Jealousy and negligence are become saturated in disposition against us. So this is the meaning of Jahim. Another meaning, he refrained or abstained or desisted from it, or he went forward or advanced, he receded or turned back, or he was near to destroy or killing such one. So anything where you stop, where you are, the facilities are not available, so that is Quran saying Jahim. Or the water which is not flowing, it becomes stagnant, it gives you nasty smell. In that water, polluted water, fish, tadpole, and other water creatures cannot exist because of the shortage of the oxygen. So this is the Jahim. In these days, our planet inhabited, they are living in a Jahim. All basic necessity of life has been desisted, abstained from the poor people. Al-Jaham, thrice battle or war. When there is a war, the Quran said it is a Jahim. So there should be no war at all. Quran does not talk that there is a burning inferno of hell. No, Quran saying if your economy is not good, if your social system is not good, if there are war everywhere, what will happen? It is a Jahim. Now I will define in the support of this Jahim, I will put 2, 3 verses, and you can check yourself. You can decide yourself. In verse 5:10, the Quran has used this word in the sense to restrict the growth of the society. This is the Jahim. If the society grows in your home, in your offices, in your business, if growth is, restrict the growth, then it is a Jahim, not moving. So first, the translation by Yusuf Ali. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَكَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا أُولَٰئِكَ أَصْحَابُ الْجَحِيمِ. Those who reject faith, look, faith. and deny our signs will be companion of the hellfire. Listen now. So they totally change it. Change the whole subject. This is a conspiracy. Let me give you my translation. Those who have Wallazina, floods of negative and remorse thoughts are submerged in the sea of ignorance. It can be any person. Negative, floods of negative, they don't think positively, are submerged in the sea of ignorance. The religion is giving you this. All the religion, they are based on ignorance. Kafaru and reject kazabu, our verses, our proof for the life society. Are ulaika associate ashab body of the famous desire of a gloomy to restrict the evolution of the civilization, al jahim. These people who are ignorance in any country, in any nation, in any religion, our verses, our token, our evidence, they are the bodies of famous desire. They want to take everything of a gloomy to restrict the evolution civilization. This society should move, but they want to make the jahim like the flowing water or stream water. They want to stagnate it. They want to control it so that other people they cannot take this water. They restrict it. So this is a jahim. It's not a what they are saying. Allah has made the hell over there, and it is a 70 years will take the stone or the mountain to touch to its ground, and also there are venomous snakes and alligator, whatever this is. Nothing like that. It is your society. If your children are not going to school, it is a jahim. If your economy restrict or it is not moving like a running water, it is a jahim. If any problem in your house, in your nation, in your country that stop the restrict the evolution process, that is jahim. So this is one definition. The second definition of jahim, they will be in a state of deprivation of their sensation, and it will be inferno of hell from them. Look again, any nation or any personality who are who has been deprived to use their sensation or intellectual thing will be inferno of hell from them. So that is because it does not use his wisdom, it's a hell. You cannot give him advice, you cannot explain it because he closes his senses. This is Quran saying it's a hell. And Muslim country, this hell is everywhere. 57 countries, everywhere this hell. They don't want to use their sensation. And what Quran says, لا يذكون فيه الموت إلا الموت أولى وقاهم عذاب العظيم. Quran is saying, if they develop that society, paradisal society, where they can use their senses, faculty of senses or mind, so there will, the Quran says, they will not taste thereon. La yuzakkuna fiha. Deprivation of sensation or intellectual judgment or deficiency of intellectual faculties. This is the mouth, not physical death. You are not using your sensation, you are not using your intellectual judgment or deficiency or intellectual faculty, so that is the mouth. So, in that society where you will use your senses, so you will not have this al-mouth deprivation. Except stagnancy or inactivity originated by them, except in the beginning in which they were. But further, no stagnancy, no mouth will come. So this Quran is saying, we have given the constitution to eliminate the Jahim or your death in everywhere. Where your anything stop or restrict, it does not move, this is the mouth. Mouth al-Hawa, air has been seized, air has been stopped. Mouth al-Nar, fire has been subsides. So this is the Quran game. Except originated by them, Ula, first of all, before the Quran. And he will protect or preserve them. If they will bring the Quranic system, they will be protected, they will be safeguarded from this Jahim. Just like pickle, it is preserved by adding the oil from fungi or bacteria. Similarly, your personality will be protected from their agreeable, intense, sweet pain. They agree with that system. So that is why Quran is saying intense pain, their sweet, agreeable pain. If you take the mortgage from the bank and it is against the law, 2% take 1%, but if it is 5-6%, so you take it. It is your agreeable, intense, sweet pain. If you cannot pay it, similarly, everywhere, you are accepting the azab. You are accepting, you are agree with the intense sweet pain, which is a hell, and desist or recede them from their inferno of hell, which was very close to them. So you accept establish the government of the constitution of the Quran, just like Quranic Federation did, so it will desist or recede from their inferno, whatever. This is inferno of hell. Our housing is not available, food is not available, schooling is not available, water is not available. So from this inferno of hell we will save, which was very close to them. Yeah, we have now everywhere. And every day we are burning in it. So this is the two verses I brought for Jahim. And now let me discuss with the Jahannam. It's a little bit different. Meaning of the term hell or Jahannam. So it signifies hell or hellfire or a name of a abode in which human innate capability do not flourish. Same thing. You reach to in such a situation or such an abode where you cannot, flourish your innate capability, like all our madrasas, all our mosques, all of our religion. It does not help you to flourish your capability because they are repeating. And Einstein said that if you're repeating, don't expect new result. So we are praying, repeating Hajj, Umrah, all over, praying from the 1400 years. Where is the result? No result will come. Until and up to you will say goodbye to them and start researching on the Quran, the law given by the Quran, then you will change your way. or a deep well in which he who falls into or perishes. Now, 57 countries of Muslims, they are in the deep well of ignorance. And they have been perished now. There is no hope. They don't want to come out. Or that system or circumstances in which human capability or ability burn out. Suppose you have very good intelligence, talent, you don't have the school. Look, all over Islamic countries, rich people, rich countries, they have oil. They did not make any good university. So that they are burning the ability and capability of their nation, in which nourishment or development of the society corrupt down or slow down. So neither all the Islamic countries, their education, their social system, their economy system, their justice system, they are all not providing any nourishment. They corrupt down. They perish their people all capability. So this is the meaning of Jahannam, where a person self or innate capability cannot take cannot nourish, cannot provide the nourishment or does not flourish, that is a Jahannam. And this Jahannam is a very bad. We are burning every second. Now, in support of that, I will bring the verse. Verse 220. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُ اتَّقُوا اللَّهَ أَخْذَتْهُمْ الْجَزَاءَ بِالْإِثْمِ فَحَسْبَهُ جَهَنَّمَ وَلَبِئْسَ الْمَهَادُ. And when asked to him, that person, to stand with lawgiver, Allah, lawgiver, because in the law there is no worshipping. Allah means that person who does not involve in the worshipping, who does not become confused, who does not make the decision following his emotion. So that is the reason I use the word lawgiver. And all the lawgiver or the foundation of the Quran, there is no religion those, no worshipping of God. His intoxication or false pride. When you ask them, come to these laws and let these laws are lawgiver, we have to make the research, discoveries, examination. So they said, no, we cannot do that. We love our religion. You are atheist. Compel him to slow down the pace of progress with destruction, stagnancy, bilis. They slow down the pace of the economy because they have all the control. They have all the resources. Whether religious people, whether rich people, both are controlling. He has computed for him. He said he has all the mathematical that if this law will come or the people will come this side, my whole business will destroy. Our mosque will go. They are making calculation. A infernal in which his latent potentiality, latent capability, ability burn out, or a system in which nourishment or development of the society corrupt down or slow down Jahannam. If they're thinking like that, they don't want to give the liberation, economic liberation, and they don't want to give the justice, they don't want to give the freedom of the writing and speaking, then this society becomes Jahannam. What Quran is saying. where you cannot use your God gifted neuron system, choice. Look, we are not free now, whether in West, whether in East or South. They are not allowing to speak independently, to speak the truth. At once they will corrupt you. So this is Quran saying Jahannam, where your mind, your activities is restricted. That is Jahannam. If you want to write something, you cannot do because the laws does not allow you. If you want to change the economy, they will not allow you. And surely evil is that which he has prepared for himself in his final place. So that person or that society or that group, they have made a very bad final space for them, evil space for them. Because other people will burn because of their decision. So then Quran again gives another definition of this Jahannam 3197 Mata'un kalilun summa waham Jahannam Besul Mahad, scanty or deficiency. What they are doing? They create shortage, increase the prices, control all the resources of wealth in commodities, provision, household, livelihood, equipment, modest, chattel, and furniture mata. Basic necessity of the life, including your livestock, animals. They are also mata. So they create the deficiency, scanty in commodity, in provision, household, shortage of the houses to create you. Completely betake them. They could, this will take the society mavaha, betake them in the inferno of economy hell. This is a hell. This is a Jahannam. Now the price, it is going up, houses price, food price, it's a Jahannam. Quran saying control it. People are crying, but they don't move. And surely evil is that which he has prepared for himself in his final place. This society, if you will not struggle, so this is your, final place. It is an evil final place. More prices are going up, more oil, petrol, gas, and houses prices going up. This will become an evil final place for us. Our coming generation could not buy the house. In this hell, there will be no death, nor life. It will be like a slow and severe kind of punishment. Look, what a beautiful thing Quran says. إنه من يعطى ربه مجرما وأن له جهنم لا يموت فيه ولا يحيي. Indeed, he who causes dislocation, mujram, criminal thing, if you move anything from its proper position or location or key position, so that is the injustice, that is zulm. Because it creates imbalance. And the nourishment giving laws of his cherisher, Rabbahu. Here, the federation, the law of economy, what the subsistence have made, if you make any change, if you become the criminal by changing the price or change the economic system which has been given your federation, then indeed for him, that person, and you're that leader or that society, there is a stagnancy, like a polluted water in the pollution. There will be no stagnancy in the water. Instead of flowing the water, it is stagnized. It starts giving its nasty smell. So this society will be having nasty smell everywhere. No creativity take place. And neither there will be death in it and nor life. Look, neither death nor life. You are between that, and that is the inferno of hell. You cannot do anything. Every second, every minute, you are dying, you are realigning and dying and realigning. This is Quran saying, Azabun Azim. Now we are in this situation. Every country, because of the wrong economic system, because of the wrong justice system. La yamauti fiya wa la yahdi. Neither is a death, neither if you die, finish. If you become prosperous, nice. But you are between that. And how you can do it? And those whose balance of good deeds bow down, he will be in the social burning inferno of hell. If there if good deeds mean good economy, good management, good form of government, good justice, if you fail to do it, then this will come. And the one whose balance of good deeds have been bowed down. Look at the society. We have to do it. وَمَنْ خِفَّتْ مُعَادَنَا. If your good deed is lighter than the evil deeds, then they win. And that is the reason evil are always in a winner situation because the honest people they don't get together. And Allah will not come. You have to do it. Then they are those who have like allazina ruined. This society will become ruined. Disorder, chaos. If the evil deeds dominate the good deeds, then Quran is saying surely this society will be ruined or there will be chaos and disorder which we have now. Their high estimation and every personality dislodged under insult because no respect for the people. If you go to hospital now in 1950, if you go hospital emergency ward, if you go 8 o'clock in the night, so in the morning, 4 5 o'clock, your turn will come. So this is the chaos. This is insult of our personality. And for some, their high estimation, we are a human being. We have a high estimation. We are noble. They will remain in that burning hell of stagnation and confusion. Fi Jahannam here, Jahannam means confusion and stagnation. Stagnation in the society. People don't want to think. They are confused, but they don't want to think. They don't want to solve the problem. And this is Jahannam. Till to the time of implementing self-accountability system. They will remain over there till you will ask your representative. Don't give them vote. Ask them change them or change the system. Self-accountability system. There is no need for this member of parliament. They're all, it's their business. The Quran says, yes, who can lie, who can lie against Allah's laws? Allah certainly hell is the abode for him. Whoever lies Allah's laws, certainly hell is the abode for him. We have now everywhere, everywhere, because we violated all the natural laws. ومن أظلم ممن كذب على الله وكذب بالصدق إذا جاءه ليس في جهنم مثوى للكافرين. Hence, who can be more ignorant or in a darkness or dislocated from his pivotal position? ومن أظلم. Zulm means living in the darkness. Zulm means ignorance or dislocated from the original position. One who falsifies Allah's law. Dislocated, living in the darkness, and also living in the ignorance. So what he's doing? He is falsifying Allah's law, natural laws, Quranic foundation laws, and rigs the truthful and friendly message which it comes to him. Allah wa kazzabu bi sadqi ja'ahu. Whatever the Quran given the constitution or the principle or the values, he what he did with them, he rigged it, lied it, did not accept it. This is the meaning of just like in the rigging in the election. Is not therein stagnate or burning about for those who disacknowledge this message? There. So now Jahannam and Jahannam and Jahim, these are the terms not for inferno of hell, or there is a hell in which fire was burning from 1,000 years, and there are all kind of snake, lizard, venomous animal. So this is the Jahim. Again, I will give you Jahim mean when your thinking stop. Jahim mean when you don't use your senses or mind. Jahim mean when your economic stop. It is sluggishness in that. And Jahim mean when you dislocated anything from its key position. Look, all our justice system, our form of government system, our economic system has been liquidated into a capitalism form. So this is, you know, uh, last lecture about Jahannam, and you can decide yourself whether you want to, you know, you want to follow that Hadith literature or Jahannam, what they have given you, Simon level of Jahannam, Simon level of Jannah. So they have created it, they fabricated it. Why? They are minting money. First of all, Jannah, they are, do the good job. Good job means give them sadaqat, zakat, donation, you are okay. And there must be two sides, poor and rich. And if this two sides exist, and the rich will give the money to the poor, Allah will be happy. God was angry. So this is not the case. Where there is no liberty of speaking or writing, Quran saying it's a Jahannam. If you don't love your job where you are working, it is a Jannah. Thank you very much.